So I just stumbled across this desktop environment called FyneDesk, and it follows material design. I mean, that's pretty intriguing, right?
Wait, seriously. Material design for a desktop. That's an interesting approach. I wonder how it translates to usability.
Exactly, it's built using the Fyne toolkit in Go. I'm curious about how that affects performance compared to more established environments.
Performance is crucial, especially on lower-end machines. But isn't it risky to use a less popular toolkit?
Right, but the developers emphasize ease of use and development, which might attract more contributors over time.
True, but I wonder how the community support stacks up against giants like GNOME or KDE. Community can really make or break a project.
Good point, they do encourage contributions, and there's a Slack channel for feedback, which is promising.
That's a nice touch, but how does it handle dependencies? I saw something about needing tools like Arrender and Compton.
Yeah, it mentions external tools for things like display settings and brightness. That could be a hassle for new users, don't you think?
Absolutely, a user-friendly experience is key. If setting it up feels like a chore, people might just give up.
But once set up, it sounds like you can log in and switch to FyneDesk pretty easily, which is a nice feature.
True, it's interesting that you can run it in a preview mode first. That could definitely help users test it out without commitment.
Right, it's a bit like test driving a car before buying, but I wonder how well it handles different hardware setups.
That's a valid concern. Compatibility can be a huge roadblock. What happens if it doesn't play nice with the hardware?
It could alienate potential users. The documentation mentions a FyneDesk runner utility for managing crashes, though.
A crash recovery feature is definitely a plus, but is it really foolproof? I mean, no system is entirely crash-proof.
Exactly, it's ambitious, but I think most users would prefer stability over flashy features.
Well, it seems like they're aiming for a balance between aesthetics and functionality. If they can pull that off, it could be great.
For sure, and shipping FyneDesk with other apps like Fyne could enhance the overall experience too.
Totally, a cohesive set of tools makes for a smoother user experience. But how about the actual design? Does it work?
The design concepts are interesting, but aesthetics can be subjective. I wonder how users actually perceive it.
Right? What looks stunning to one could feel clunky to another. User testing must be critical here.
Definitely, but it's encouraging that they welcome feedback. Continuous improvement could help them adapt.
That's true, but it also means they need to be responsive to the community. If feedback isn't acted upon, people will disengage.
Exactly, so it seems like FyneDesk sits at this interesting crossroads of usability, aesthetics, and community.
For sure, and the potential for growth is exciting, but only time will tell if they can capitalize on it.
So what do you think? Would you give FyneDesk a shot, or are you a bit skeptical?
Honestly, I'm intrigued, but I definitely want to see user reviews first. Have you seen any yet?
Not yet, but it might be worth checking forums and GitHub issues to see what users are saying.
Good idea. Real-world experiences can provide insights that documentation just can't.
Totally, so if FyneDesk can nail down stability and user satisfaction, it could really carve out a niche.
I agree, but they need to keep up with updates and community interactions. Otherwise, it could fizzle out.
That's a fair point. It's like maintaining a garden, you have to keep nurturing it to see it flourish.
Exactly. And with new tech, there's always the risk of it becoming obsolete quickly if they don't adapt.
Right, so in the end, FyneDesk feels promising, but there are definitely challenges ahead.
It's a fascinating project for sure. I'm curious to see where it goes. There's lots of potential.
Same here, I guess it ties back to our earlier point about community and adaptability. It'll be interesting.
Definitely. And who knows, maybe it could inspire other projects to innovate in similar ways.
Exactly, it feels like we're on the edge of something exciting in the desktop environment space.
Totally, and I love that we're exploring these new frontiers together. It's a thrilling ride.
For sure, let's keep an eye on FyneDesk and see how it evolves. There's always something new to learn.
Absolutely. I can't wait to dive deeper into it and see what other surprises it holds.
And who knows, maybe we'll try it out and share our own experiences next time.
Now that's a plan. We'll have our own little FyneDesk adventure. Can't wait.